And you want to talk about forgetting, that's on Twitch, so that's a standard command then. Yeah, and you want to talk about forgetting, Dimitri. You know, I turned 55 in a couple of weeks, and my memory is just getting worse. You know, it is not as sharp as it used to be, and it's not all due to age. You do know that they say that when you get married, the memory is the second thing you lose. Don't ask me what the first is because I forgot. There's some of your buddies there, Dimitri. Are those? Yep. Wow. I should have had my phone out for that landing. That was totally awesome. I wonder if these two are going to land. Nope. There's somewhere else. Hey, can you all do that again? I didn't have my camera out. We got the story in about the ugliest jersey I own right here. The ugliest jersey I own, but I earned it. I spent 2 years investing in my physical fitness, my racing capabilities, and I earned this jersey here, championship jersey. I'm gonna get going. Oh yeah, okay, we gotta show the dogs, everybody. All right, there we go. Dimitri, I don't know if you're still around. Marley. Yeah, no, we can't get out here. This is not a place to get out. Sorry, guys. What are you doing, Marley? Huh? Y'all come to save me? Is this cheese sauce? Why can't I taste that? I think it's cheese. Oh my God. But you know that trip that I was just on, you know, speaking of the hamburger one where I was in California, you know, I was out there on business. Is this cheese sauce right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's pretty freaking good. I keep losing track of what I'm saying here. Oh, the California trip. When I was out there, probably shut off right away as soon as the stream ends here. I'm beat, I'm tired, I've about had it. Time for me to get off this sucker. So anyways, it was a good ride on Zwift today. 2 hours of just spinning nonstop, which I needed to do. And if you're just joining in, look at that. Forgot to mention, look at the winter coat came off. Off the legs and everything. No more hair, winter coat came off. Bam. You know us nerdy cyclists. We gotta do those crazy things. Hey Chris, you're in the new kit tonight.
Oh yeah.
On my streams, you're known as the guy. They say, I'm going for the guy in the green.
I do have the green shorts, yeah. Yeah.
Our Karmabut said, switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live.
we think we're live? I think we're live. Alright, let's get this show on the road. As soon as we can figure out what's going on with the app. Come on. It's always something. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, I think we're connected now. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Well, that'll be nice to have a little cloud cover. I thought I was going to be out here in the sun. Yeah, buddy, I made it out. I almost threw in the towel. Almost. But we're out. Yeah, I saw you out. I was watching. What's going on? Oh, you know what? Damn it. I forgot the microphone again, y'all. Damn it. And I got those little foam inserts and everything in today. Just for this occasion, like when I forget the stupid microphone. Damn it. Now, hopefully y'all aren't getting too much wind noise. Damn. Man, I even pulled those little foam inserts out. Kind of like test fitted them. Determined I'm gonna have to like trim one of them so I don't cover the color sensor. Just like ever so slight trim is all it needs. I could have stuck them both on. Got the damn mic. I kind of want to hear it just to see if nobody's telling me I have bad audio from wind noise. So. I need to lower the seat just a tad. Seems a bit too high. Oh yeah. Okay. Wind noise doesn't seem so bad. Oh man. Jeez. In the bike lane. Oh, man. She is singing. Well, I made a couple other new changes tonight. We have the wider handlebar on the 780s, and they sit a little taller, so they're 25 millimeter taller, so sitting upright a little bit more. I got the Cobra grips on, so overall I got the ride feeling nice and comfy right now. Ride feels good. Get through this mess. Maybe right in here, maybe. For sure. Oh, I had two brakes right there. We could have gotten in. Two brakes. Just me trying to do an audio check because I forgot the stupid microphone again. Then I talked about how I actually got those little microphone cover, foam covers, and didn't put them on. And talked about my new handlebar that I'm using tonight. You missed a lot.
Dimitri Kupriyanov said, well, at least you put on the handlebar, so progress.
Not just the handlebars, I got the handlebars and the new grips. So yeah, the ride's definitely a lot more comfortable.
Dimitri Kupriyanov said, still too phone.
Yeah, still using two phone. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I mean, I got IRL up. I think one reason why I put it up is, I don't know, I have this thing about needing to see video, you know? I want to see video, you know, output.
Dimitri Kupriyanov said you can see video in IRL ring.
Well, guess what, Dimitri? I just got a message in YouTube, and it didn't come through the app. So it's broken again. Oh man, hey Pa Joe, how you doing? See, if I wouldn't have had two phones, I wouldn't know I got a chat on YouTube. So what do you think? Do you think you have to like undo your user and do it again? Well, although I didn't do it that last time, did I? I just let it go. It went based off of what was there before. I never even redid the link. Turn it off and on. Okay, yeah, let me try it. Let's give it another try. Let's see.
Pa Joe said, hey man, good to see ya. You Su2WH9J1MB0 deep -11 UJGG8 AFI6 and Kuko 0 Kubia 280. Dimitri Kupriyanov said, did you try to turn it off and on LOL? Dimitri Kupriyanov said, every time I ask about chat, he always asks if I started stream before I turn it on.
If I started stream,
Dimitri
turn on
Kupriyanov
the
said,
app.
test this is from YouTube chat.
Oh yeah, that worked. Yeah, worky. So, okay, so let me slow down my thoughts. Did you start the stream before you started IRL chat? I would say yes, I did. Is that what is the problem there? I mean, I generally always start the streams before I leave the house. Well, they're not technically live.
Kupriyanov said it might be an issue that the YT stream hasn't started and maybe app doesn't work.
Well, but it started. I mean, I start both before I leave the house, and then, you know, when I get to my little safe spot, that's when I open up the apps and start turning things on. There goes the leg pain.
Pacho said receipt WH9J1MB0 gave negative 11 UJGOPGF5 Navigate Agaon is a great thumbs up. Dmitry Kupryanov said yes Tilson YT Chakish's 1. Dmitry Kupryanov said at least turning it off and on fixed it for the time being.
Yeah. Well, and you don't have to, like, because it seems like in the past I was having to, well, go in and delete YouTube out, and then you had to put it back in. At least now it's retaining that. It's just the app, obviously the sequencing is off somehow. I don't know what to blame it on.
Pacho said how many miles today?
I don't know. We'll be lucky if I get maybe 30 today. We'll see. The only thing that's going to prevent me from going further is the sun. And I didn't put any lights on the bike. So it'll be really up to the sun. We'll see. I'm gonna head up to the mountains though, the foothills. Maybe. This e-bike kit came with a front light that will plug into the controller. So like, yeah, I can actually turn that light on and off with the control head here. We might have some intermittent spots on the stream. We'll see. For some reason, the T-Mobile hotspot wouldn't fire up, so I'm only on 2 networks on the stream tonight, AT&T and Verizon. So we'll see how they hold up. Well, they passed the Idaho stop law here recently. I have to be honest, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. You don't know what that is. Essentially means that this red light here, that I could treat it as a stop sign. So if I come to a stop and the traffic is clear, I can go. I don't know if I like that. And then of course stop signs are treated as yield signs, which again, you know, do I run certain stop signs? Yeah, if they're like in my immediate neighborhood and there's nobody coming, but there's a few that are like heavy traffic stop areas, and I am stopping like a regular vehicle. You know, I don't know. I can't say I'm really for it, honestly. I'm going to continue to do what's smart and works for me, you know? Because like, hey, well, it's all great. Oh yeah, we passed the Idaho law. I was like, okay, what the fuck are we going to do to educate? Yeah, here it's the stoplights are treated as stop signs. I'm trying to think like, okay, we already know motorists do not like you know, how do we educate the people that already get irate at cyclists being on the road, and then you put something in place that allows them to run stop signs? Lane splitting, huh? Yeah. Hey, you know, I don't know. I will say that I won't do it. I don't, even in a place like California where it's well known, like I think it's established there and people know. I just don't know that I want to risk my own life with that, you know? People not seeing you in the mirrors, people, you know. Granted, most accidents come from those idiots that are speeding and you know, I know I've done it myself where I'm looking in the mirror and like lane looks clear, but you didn't see a motorcycle coming at you at 125 miles an hour, you know. definitely need to change these pedals. Need a bigger platform for sure. These ones are too small. They're making my feet hurt. Yes, they do. Looks like the Texas speech on YouTube is broke again. I wouldn't have been able to come up that hill under. How many times I gotta turn it on and off? I wouldn't have been able to come up that hill at that speed anymore, like I just did. I think I came up it at, I mean, on average, my speed on this is between 12 to 14 miles an hour, and I came up it at, you know, close to 17 to 18 miles an hour. And 12 to 14 miles an hour is me being fit, like race ready fit. $80. So we got some kind of rain cloud going on there. I'll turn towards it here in a bit. Look at that. What have you? Something. I think there's at least an hour, but it's going to get dark because of all that cloud cover back there.
Sunsets here are around 7:38.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at my app and confirm. But I know the sun is still up, also up high. Dang it, can't go. No, I got all my deliveries today already. A bunch of stuff delivered today. Between cables and connectors and bike parts, including the tubes, the hydraulic e-bike brakes came in today. Like, good grief. Like, everything got delivered today. I don't know, it feels like I actually paid a lot for this stuff. Although I might be sending the e-bike hydraulic brake levers back. There's a full set, came with the calipers, the rotors, everything, and it's the right connector and everything, so that I can plug right into the harness so that the bike can sense when you're hitting the brakes, and it makes sure to turn the power off to the motor. But I'm already kind of getting used to, like, you know, I stop pedaling and there's like a little residual power, and then it stops, and then I start hitting the brakes. Otherwise, you're hitting if you stop pedaling right away and you're hitting the brakes, the motor's kind of working against the brakes. But I've already kind of taught myself that a little bit of delay. So I'm thinking, like, okay, do I really need brake levers that provide input to the controller that lets it know when I've actually hit the brake lever? Well, no, I mean, these are already hydraulic brakes, so it's just, the only difference is I would be putting a hydraulic brake on that has the electronic switch for input to the controller. That's the only difference. All right, I came over here because there was a paraglider. No, this one is hydraulic. I only have one bike that is cable. Let me think about that. So my single speed is hydraulic. My gravel bike, I think, is cable. The e-bike is hydraulic. For that matter, both e-bikes are hydraulic. This one's hydraulic. Yeah, I think I only have one disc brake that is cable, and that's the gravel bike. Oh, you know what? Completely forgot that this little area is going to be closed off, and I'm going to have to go all the way up and around to get out of here. I mean, the kit did come with the connector, so you put the sensor. There's it's like a magnet and a sensor, and you basically 3M it to the brake lever, and then you plug it into the harness here. There's like right here, well, one of these, like two of these. There's a right and left. But I think it would be nice to have it fully, built in. They're a nice brake set too. They're like a red anodized alloy, so they'll be perfect on this all black bike to have a kind of keep the little anodized red trim things going, Let's see here. Am I going to be able to squeeze through here? Probably not. All right. Oh, let's see if this gate is closed. I bet it is. Seems like they closed it early. And you got to go all the way around. Yep, it's closed. I gotta go all the way around. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That's why I don't come this way. Well, it's because this is like a golf event center, so this part here actually closes down. So like this whole area right here, it gets closed off, so you see the gate. Oh, wait a minute. I can't get out. Oh, what the fuck? What do you think? Am I going to be able to trigger this sensor or not. Let's see.
Dimitri Kupryanov said Bunny Hawkin.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Damn. Are you kidding? I gotta go all the way around. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. There's a car coming.
Dimitri Kupryanov said, can you fit in the pedestrian part?
No, there's a car coming over here. There's a car coming. Yeah. Never seen it close this early before.
Well, got to because you got these soccer players out here, and only the coaches are allowed on the field.
Yeah.
Parents are all driving like crazy.
Driving around. Yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna have to start wearing my
Kupryanov said he saw you there and came over, or he's also leaving.
no, he just opened the gate for me. He saw me. Nice guy. Thank goodness, because I didn't want to go all the way around. As much as I'm okay with putting a little miles in, I didn't want to go all backtrack all the way where I came from. Man, look at those clouds.
Dimitri Kupryanov said might be cool sunset.
Yeah, I think it will be. That's kind of why I'm a little slow, but I don't think we'll be able to catch it. Gotta remember to start wearing my transition sunglasses. Looks darker than it really is with these glasses I have on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, nice. Oh my, we got a Lumo raid. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here.
Fraternity said, I can't believe how separated you are from the automobiles. This is unprecedented.
Well, I am on a bike path. Oh gosh, here comes all the cars. We were up in the... I rode all the way up to the foothills of the mountain and came back down. Oh, come on. So we got a pretty good ride in today. For not feeling great again and making myself just get out. Oh, bumps, all the bumps. What's happening? Waving hand. You locked the porch door. Can you unlock it, please? Because that way I don't have to go all the way around. Oh, we're just in time to see the train. Oh, yeah, I know it. She's kidding. I get it now. Y'all, my wife is being sassy. She's being sassy, telling me she's locking the doors. I caught on you now. Oh no, we have this ongoing joke about she wants me out of the house so she can let her boyfriend in, and now she's locking the doors so I can't see her with her boyfriend when I get home. So Mrs. Power Car, you better kick Pedro out because I'm gonna be home soon. Oh my God, no Pedro. I was okay when it was. Yeah, that's the commuter train that goes to, takes people back and forth from all the way Belen. It comes through Albuquerque and it goes all the way up to Santa Fe. It takes people to work in Santa Fe and vice versa. So that's actually a fun little train to ride. So I told her, Pedro, yeah, you know, the movie star, Pedro, what's his name? The one on. Yeah, no, they're not here. There's times where there will be a. Yes. Yep. Yeah, you got it. I told her I was okay when it was with Sancho, but now she's got this thing for Pedro. That's okay. I told her that if Gillian Anderson ever comes. Oh yes, by far. I traveled to Arizona or Phoenix. Well, you said Arizona, so I don't know. Look, I grew up here, moved here from California when I was in 3rd grade, so I was pretty much raised here, grew up here. I moved away 3 times. Let me think about that. Chicago, came back. Cleveland, came back. Chicago again, came back. Yeah, I moved away 3 times. Yeah, I don't know. I love New Mexico. Look at that. We're actually we might be able to capture some of it. I don't know. I'll keep going this direction, even though I could have turned left to go home, but yeah, it's really nice. I mean, let's put it like this. You can ride your bicycle or motorcycle almost year round. Detroit? Yeah, okay. I mean, Detroit's nice. I've been there many times. Hang on, y'all. I gotta get chat back. Well, that's the problem when we get down too low in the valley. You know, unlike when I was up there in the heights, you could see everything. But I'll ride a little bit to the other side of the Rio Grande Valley here before heading home. See if we could capture any more of that. I don't know, it might open up right here. Let's see. Yeah, look at that sun just beaming through. Amazing. Yeah, I got some time. Let's go that way a little bit. I gotta remember that it's just my glasses that are so dark. I gotta remember to bring my other glasses. It's very deceiving. It seems much darker outside than it really is. I know I already said this, but I'm gonna say it over and over so that I don't forget. Kind of like how I forgot the microphone for the stream. I need to remember to bring my transition sunglasses. Oh, they still haven't fixed these ruts on this path. No. Not me. I'm not a young gun anymore. Right? Well, this is about as close as we're going to get to it. I don't want to go too much further. I do got to head home. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, the sun's going deep behind those clouds. That little dog. Little dog. turn around up here. We're about, I think my leg has about had it. Oh. Yeah. Let's turn around. Back towards the mountain. Oh, nice bump. I can actually smell the rain in the air from that cloud. It's just not going to make it this way for sure. You're left it. All right, time to head home, y'all. Note to self, don't forget the microphone and wear your transition sunglasses. What did we learn today? Nothing. Well, that's one thing I don't have a problem with is sunglasses. I probably have 30 different pairs of Tifosi sunglasses from years of racing bikes. So I have no shortage of sunglasses. Every style, every color. I have even clear ones for riding at night, and I have a couple that do I forget the percentages, but it goes pretty light percentage, like I forget how the percentages work, but it goes from, I have one that goes from like a very medium percentage to a low percentage, and then a very high percentage to a low percentage. So essentially, like, one of them will get dark with sun, but will go almost clear for nighttime. And then I have another pair that does the same thing, but they don't get quite as clear. It's the Tifosi Phototex. Because it is getting dark. I keep looking through the top of my sunglasses, so everything's blooming. About time. But all the trees are blooming. Ugh. Come on. You got it. Really? Yeah, everything here is like, everything's already starting to turn green. Everything's pretty soon. All this ugly brown is going to be gone. All right, let me try something here real quick. See if this works. Got it. All right, everybody. We're gonna be spot. I'm gonna shut the stream down soon. Holy wind! Man, that's a big gust of wind it went through. Shit. So anyways, we're gonna be coming to our spot where I normally shut the stream down. So we'll be looking for someone to raid here really soon. But appreciate you all joining me for another ride. Yeah, I know. God darn it, this is stupid. Mike. I'll do my best to not forget the mic. I just got in a hurry, tried to get out of the house, and forgot it again. So, look at that wind gust. Oh, Dimitri, look at your buddies are all showing up here. Look at your buddies. I see the strategy now, huh? You guys are gonna beat us on the tariff war with the killer geese, huh? man, that was a big gust of wind. You can see all the dirt in the air now.
Dimitri Kupriya and offset all geese are Canadian spies.
Is that kind of like the birds aren't real kind of thing? Maybe that cloud is coming. Oh, it is coming. Shit. We might get hit by all that. That's what all this wind and everything stirring up is all about. All right, everyone. This is my usual spot to shut the stream down, so we'll look for someone to raid out here. Anybody got anyone in mind right now, or I can open up my Twitch app and see what we got.
Dimitri Kupriya and offset want to raid clutch on with LOL. Monkey Canada said cheers power karma.
Yeah, let's raid clutch. Let's send everybody back to. I think everybody came from Zwift, so let's send everybody back to Zwift. We'll see y'all. We're gonna send you back to Wow So Clutch. Take it easy, YouTube. Everyone, we'll see y'all later. See you on the next one.